ci sono per te. Ho tagliato qua, no?
Visto?
Ma loro stanno scendendo o stiamo scendendo da sopra?
Після дощу на дорослисько обережно, жарту ніжно, йду туди, де гучно, вічно. Обіцянка вечора солодка, довгі мої ноги, ніч коротка. Гей, зроби гучніше діджей, хай почує вістувати цих людей. Я салютую вечору.
Расстояние от земли до солнца, чтобы удержаться на нем.
Здесь о световом излучении и о том, что во всем электромагнитном спектре он занимает совсем крохотный участок. Видимо,
Небо засяє і догори. Теплий дощ не змиє наші сліди. Ніхто не знає, ким був я.
You can see electricity generators all over the city, near coffee shops, drugstores, and food shops. They are here to fight, as all of us are.
Obviously, you enter the premises and you see that everything is dark, there's nothing, and they say, we're working and you can walk in, and we are trying to keep it warm as much as we can. We are still cooking some food and coffee. We're able to do that, so you can just walk in and warm up a little bit. And it was so heartwarming.
You look at the opposite buildings. You look at the windows that has some light, and you try to understand their story.
There's so much information and experience going through us, going through me, and it's just overwhelming sometimes.
And then my father didn't take telephone at all, and I just pray. I go on my knees and pray that I know one text to pray for. My grandmother said me, and I just pray that my father will be alive because he's in Bucha. And like Bucha was most point of war.
Зазвичай ввечері можемо зізвонитися, і він повідомляє про те, що з ним все добре, він живий, здоровий, і щоб я не хвилювалася.
Yeah, thanks God. Now at the recent moment they have connections. So usually when they connect once a day, normally it's in the evening, and they can call each other. So there he's calling Valeria to tell her that he's alive and healthy, and tells her not to worry.
You keep talking about Ukraine, you keep talking about this situation, and that's very appreciated. And it's so like it almost makes me cry that you are not only talking about the war, but you are showing the culture, you know. You are using our songs, you are showing that we are alive, that we are creative, you know, and that's just amazing. And the most important thing, I think, for us, you know, is to spread this information, not to forget about this war.
Пора то кричить ура. Мій чорний скло тремчить мене з пункту Б, пункт А. Нема ніякої гри, я від молока. Мене сильна права, слабка ліва рука. Трохи дали згори і сказали.
It is very important for us here to feel your support, because sometimes when you're in trouble, you feel like you are alone in this. And having this tradition to join with the other countries, with the other people from outside of these horrors, makes us feel comforted and show this support that we're not alone here.
Hello.
Thank you. My camera, for some reason, is not coming back. Like,
Well, we see you. I
yes.
see you.
Ah, okay. So
Yeah. Yeah.
дуже дякую. So 1 year ago, I made a decision on the 23rd of February that if a war starts in Ukraine, I would go online every day and create an artistic action. And all of you and many more just joined. And today is the 366th time in a row. And I just want to thank you so much for showing this presence. And a very, very warm and special thank you to Carol, to Thomas, who have been creating this Dance with Ukraine team, who are working in the shadow for this to exist. And also a very special thank you to Ruth, who is here every day, to Joël, who is giving a strong support, and to all of you, Françoise, Sophie, and in Ukraine, of course, Mariana, Veronica, Olena, you're here today with us. Welcome in our little digital human artistic space. Does anyone would like to share something, to ask something, to take that space?
Well, I thank you as well. You have created an incredible job. You are a good, you're doing good job. Congratulations. You are still present. You are working day and night, and we have a pleasure to play with you. And for me, I was getting improving every day. So thank you very much, and all the best.
I think I want to share again. It's very hard to because everybody calls it anniversary but anniversary is something used to be good, but it's rather very sad and very horrific anniversary. And because it's just haven't finished,
Yeah.
the war haven't finished, and this solidarity dance is not finished yet. It is very hard to tell something like, summarizing or concluding, because there is nothing to conclude yet. But the one thing is that we all understood, not only Ukrainians, but you here understood that we have to hold strong until we can, and then as long as it's needed. And I think the whole Ukraine really knows the meaning. And the thing is that you know the meaning of those words. And we know, like throughout these years, this like we went through a lot of like ups and downs, because you can't always be horrified. You also can feel fulfillment of joy, like as a polar feeling to the horror, and all those shades of feeling we discovered deeply, and discovered a lot of new feeling and new memories, new new angles of gratitude, I would say. So we here are grateful to the best people of us. It's the armed forces of Ukraine. Because of them, me, Olena, and many more from Ukraine, you are able to hear because of them, only thanks to them. But also because Madeleine, I know that when I feel anxious, I have to shake it off. I have to dance. She was the first one. She was the first one who reached me out. And she was the first one who really, I didn't believe that the first, when she told me that, it was quite unexpected offer. But then my therapist confirmed that. So so this kind of therapy really helped. And I hope it not helped only us here, but you too, and you all also took very important levels of gratitude, of being along somebody in trouble, and being and you discovered a lot about yourself, how much you can give actually to the people you don't even know. So I'm very grateful again to all of you, to Madeleine, to Thomas, to Carol, to Ruth, and to everybody who is joining from Ukraine, from outside of Ukraine. And again, I hope we will have the day after of victory, the last one. And I hope it will be soon.
And thank you so much. And as we say, we have said it many times in our team, one day we will all come to Kiev and dance together from Kiev.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you all are very, very welcome.
Yeah, we know. Thank you.
That's it.
I will add, thank you so much. I feel actually it was a year of gratitude, as Mariana said, because a lot of shapes, a lot of angles of gratitude we live through during this year. And this image of Dance for the Ukraine I see now, it's really a portrait of this year, because really you don't know each other. You don't need to know each other to help, to be near, to save someone's life. And actually this support is really about sharing love. And if we will dive into the meaning of love, it means a lot for everyone here in Ukraine, because love is a child, love can be a cat you saved, love can be a soldier, love can suddenly appears without any legs or without arms after their battlefield, or somehow love has closed eyes forever, and then it is shared to those who are alive. And now it's our duty to share this love, to continue, because in Bible says that love never ends. So what we are doing, we are just sharing this love and giving this endless feeling of it, to be near, to support, and to to give that feeling that we're actually not alone. And thank you for this shift. It's really a shift that you did every single day. For I told Madeline yesterday that here in Ukraine, sometimes we don't have any energy for this. We are exhausted, we are vulnerable, we feel so bad. And that is a very good feeling, that we know that there are people who will stand for us in that days when we cannot. And when you are saying about Ukraine, you're actually saying about yourself, about your value, about your feeling of life, about the dignity, about the freedom. And I think that this war really changed everyone in this world. And they wanted to be finished because I just having some news that we just received more tanks or whatever, but tanks will mean nothing without people. And we lost a lot of them here in this war. And I think that our shift is, like Mariana said, that we need to stay strong for them, for their families, and for all the world, because we are sharing our values. It's not a fight just for some territory. It is, but we fight for our values. We fight for our love for our lives, and for the ability to be alive. So this night, it's not about the anniversary, Mariana said. It's awful word, because it's like, I don't know, I didn't sleep this night, because it was like a feeling that you cannot close your eyes because you don't know what will happen. And you have a lot of candles, you have a lot of like stories, sharing your memories. And my friend sent me a screen of the messages I've sent her 1 year ago on the 24th of February. She posted like a picture of her children in a black and white like edition. And I said, darling, no more black and white pictures until the victory. And she reminded me that still no more black and white for that, for those who are alive. And we need to have this energy to follow our heart, to have an air, to be strong to fight, to be strong to dance, because it really helps. As a psychologist, I can support this idea that the movement is only in a help. And that was a great year, actually. Great year of changes, great year of new feelings of strong, a lot of dances. And Madeline, thank you so much that you are a part of a lot of Ukrainian girls and boys, and you continue to help to share the ideas, to share our lives through the art, and to make the documentary and the chronicles of people during the war in that way. Thank you all. I don't know you, but I feel that we are connected, and I really feel that support. And it is the idea, a human being needs a human being, and we have to have our open hearts and our eyes, because here in Ukraine we have, because you don't need when you have to help or somebody will need your help. You always have your ears on, you have your eyes wide open, you have your, and during this war, a lot of people helped each other, even don't know each other. We lived in different houses in the middle of nowhere. We traveled Ukraine. We traveled for the reason of the war, but now we know a lot of different parts. And we share the houses with people we don't know. And it's like maybe ups us to the level, to the different level of understanding what the world and what the life is. And thank you for this support, and thank you for the shift, and thank you for dancing for Ukraine with Ukraine. And I feel that you are Ukrainians too. Thank you.
Thank you, Elena.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna quickly add something before I go to work. I will follow you with my phone, but I will not be able to talk. Well, thank you for everything. I don't have any questions really. It's more so important to hear your voices and to hear your thoughts exactly how you just did. And that's exactly, I think, why at least I do this daily presence. It's because I know sometimes that you don't have the strength, that you need our thoughts. And thank you for showing up today to share this, because it's very rich. Mm.
Maybe Veronica, would you like to share something?
I'm speechless. I don't know. I don't know. There's so much to say, and I feel as though even for Ukraine, like this war, like this full-scale invasion, is the anniversary of full-scale invasion, because the war started not in 2022. It brought not only like the whole world together, but the whole Ukraine together. And we stand together more, like stronger than ever. It's amazing. And this year, as Elena said, it's been challenging year, but also great in many aspects. That you know, you feel this support. You know that there are so many people somewhere there. You know, like I've met so many great people in all over the world, in America, in Australia, in India, that think about us every day, and we think about each other every day, about Ukraine. And this is what's important, and that's what Dance with Ukraine is doing as well. We join together, and this is our resistance. This is an act of resistance against war, because to create something beautiful, to create something wonderful every day, this is very precious. Thank you.
Yeah.
It is. It is. And art is presence. And presence is resistance, and resistance brings to resilience. So in the end, we are in research of beauty. And maybe that is, at least it is our answer to duality of dictatorships, let's say. And this standing with Ukraine, dancing with and not dancing for, has a very deep meaning. Because Ukraine doesn't need anyone to be there for it. We who have been in Ukraine, we know that you have this strength, you have this resistance, and you have this knowledge. And you are in a certain vision of life that you are sharing with the world. The only thing you really need is us to be with you. And thank you for bringing us on that journey. It teaches me a lot about humility and listening. Yeah, and it re-questions also why performing arts, why movement, why dance, why digitality. And I guess with this action, with this daily action, we found a very good reason for digitality to be creative and be there. When the war started, the big invasion, large-scale invasion started last year, my biggest fear was to be disconnected from you. And I was planning that for many months we might have no news. And actually this happened with Mariupol. Mariupol people for 2 months, but for the rest of Ukraine it didn't. And I mean for the rest of the Ukraine, but not eastern side. And this is precious. This is really precious, creating human links over the borders through digitality and using digitality to remain human and creative. Thank you so much for that teaching.
Can you imagine that one day the whole world can join the Zoom and we have every single morning dancing together? I think in that moment we will not have any wars anymore. If the whole will join together to have like 2 minutes together, having some dance or movement, 8 billion people together in Zoom. I think that it's our plan.
You read in my mind. That was my plan since last year. And it was also a teaching to understand that we're not really there fully yet. But for many people, the action is also being held differently. And whoever would like to join is always, always, always welcome, because it just takes to make a decision, to make the decision to turn on the screens for a couple of minutes as soon as possible, because if everyone in the world dances a little bit every day, then the world is saved. Yeah, that's what Pina Bausch used to say: dance, dance, if not we're lost. Yeah, so we'll continue to be there. Yeah. Thank you so much. Does anyone want to add something?
No, thank you. Thank you to all of you. And keep on and go on. And we will see you tomorrow.
Except if something happens tonight and the war is over because Ukraine won.
We will meet again. Yeah.
Then we'll have a celebration meeting.
Yeah.
Even if tomorrow will be the victory, we will need your support, I think, for a couple of years more, because it's not like the day when they stopped pulling the bombs. But we need like some time to deal with all the things happened and with integration of this experience. So I think that yes, but I'm sure that one day it will happen.
I'm sure. Yes, we will do it.
Can we have a deep breath together before we say goodbye for now? Yeah.
Okay.
Chin chin.
Chin chin. Yes.
Yeah. Be safe.
Be safe. Yes.
You too.
And keep dancing.
Yeah. Keep being alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
All the best. Keep well. Ciao.